from Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down. Here's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
And 5 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Check. 59. Cut. 59 is Mike. 59. 60. Tighten up. Pull it together.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I'm not sure if this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Yetur Gross-Matos. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Their own 49-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd down, Burrow steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. I'm coming in. 60 Maverick. Check. 59. 59. Here we go, D. Here I come. Smash. 59 mark. 59 mark. Check. 59. Here we go. Mike's 59.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another first down.
14-yard line.
Mike, check. 59. Here we go. 59 Mike. Check. 59. Trap 60. Mike's 59.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2nd and 5. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
29 yards. First down, Minnesota.
He'll look to throw. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the...
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 7 yards the pickup there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection work.
Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. The 40, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonnu Smith, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Check, 59. Come on, boy. 19 Tiger. Don't be scared of it. 59.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here, getting 3 points at the end of...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 17. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A gain of 3, second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
That's complete to Butler, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A gain of
7 yards there and a first down. They're going to look to throw. This is Butler making the catch, and he's got this down to the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Burrow. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Farrell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did it.
He's got a man complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A gain of 32 that time. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Vikings 20, Panthers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 26 yards on the play there. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away.
4-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The 43-yard line.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Burrow looking to pass. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
This is McCaffrey.
the 48-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 41.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Mike, check, 59. Hey, check. 59's Mike, check, 59.
First down. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Vikings 38.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch them.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll run on first down. Farrell. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Right? Mike 29. Stay with your man. Check 3. That's the safety creep. No. Check safety. Slam.
They'll keep it on the ground. Farrell. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Vikings.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Open man completes it to Butler. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Third down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now a give right side. Farrell. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Down at the 2-yard
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Vikings 33.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And on the slant, able to find Ayuk.
That's good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 2nd down, Burrow. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Line's 59. Line's 59. He can't hang.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Mike, check. 59. Here we go. 59.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Cairo Santos.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 Put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
Christian McCaffrey. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now,
pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Jefferson.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here.
1st and 10.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Danielle Hunter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check, crunch. Check, 50, no sweep. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Where we go? Check. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I got staying 19.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the